When a bear carries a dying child to the road, it triggers panic among spectators. However, a brave young man steps up to rescue the child, initiating a series of incredible events. Amy ran through the forest without any shoes. The twigs and thorns hurt her feet, and her long dark hair got tangled with leaves. She was very tired and her feet hurt a lot, but she kept going. Every few seconds she looked back because she was scared. She knew that if the person chasing her found her, both she and the baby would be in danger. Amy stopped to rest and catch her breath. Her stomach was big because she was going to have a baby soon. Tears ran down her face. Suddenly, water came out from between her legs, which meant the baby was coming earlier than expected. Amy didn't have much time. She had to give birth in the forest, on the ground. It was very painful, and she cried, but no one could hear her because her cries were muffled by her clothes. When she almost passed out, she saw a bear. It wasn't a dream. It was a real bear with her babies. The bear smelled blood and came closer. It saw the baby and gently nudged it. The baby cried a little. The bear picked up the baby in her mouth and started walking towards the road. Something incredible was about to happen on the road. Noah was stuck in a huge traffic jam, feeling really tired after a long week. He was getting impatient as he sat in his car, tapping his fingers on the steering wheel. He tried to see what was causing the jam, but all he could see were lots of cars not moving. As the traffic started moving slowly, Noah felt a bit relieved that they were making progress, but he was still annoyed that it was taking so long. Living far away from the city had its problems, like even small issues taking a long time to fix. Sometimes there were problems caused by animals from the nearby forest, like accidents or traffic jams. Noah sometimes regretted moving so far away, but he liked being alone most of the time, especially since his job as a hauler kept him on the road a lot. Moments like this made him wish for a different life. Suddenly, Noah's focus shifted when he saw movement in the trees and hit the brakes. A larger bear emerged, carrying a human baby in its mouth. Even Noah, who had never witnessed such a spectacle, was shocked. Chaos ensued on the road, but nobody dared to leave their cars except for Noah. Though unsure how the bear had gotten the baby, he felt compelled to rescue the child. Noah saw a bear carrying a baby, and he was worried because the baby looked hurt and the bear had blood on its mouth. Noah thought maybe the bear hurt the baby, but instead of attacking Noah, the bear walked towards the forest with the baby. Noah followed and saw the bear take him to a place where a young woman was lying in the dirt, covered in blood. At first, Noah thought the bear hurt the woman and took the baby. But then, the bear gently put the baby next to the woman and nudged her hand, like it was urgent. Noah realized the bear wasn't trying to hurt them. It was trying to help. Noah went down to the woman and checked if she was alive. He didn't know what to do next. Luckily, he could barely feel her heart beating. So, he hurried to take off his jacket and wrapped it around her. Then, he turned his attention to the sick baby. He held the baby close and took off his own shirt to keep the baby warm. Even though he tried to warm the baby up by rubbing its arms and legs, there wasn't much response. He remembered from TV that doctors make babies cry to help them, so he tried it, even though he wasn't sure if it would work. He held the baby against him and gently rubbed its back, hoping for a sound. Suddenly, the baby cried out, surprising Noah. He realized the baby was alive and wasn't scared of the nearby bear family anymore. He understood the motherly instinct of the bear and admired how it helped. When the baby cried, the bear led its cubs away, satisfied. Noah was worried about the woman and the baby, so he searched for a signal on his phone and called for help. The police and ambulance arrived quickly, but Noah stayed until he knew everything was okay. He went with them to the hospital, hoping the woman, Amy, would recover soon. Thanks to Noah, the doctors saved Amy, and the baby only had a bit of dehydration and was a little cold. Later, the doctors told Noah that if he hadn't found them, the baby wouldn't have survived. He didn't mention the bear because it sounded unbelievable. When Amy woke up, she was surprised to see a stranger, but she was overjoyed when she saw her baby, whom she thought hadn't made it. She cried tears of happiness as she held her baby for the first time. Noah told her what happened, worried she wouldn't believe him, but she smiled when he mentioned the bear. She admitted she saw a bear before she passed out, but thought it was a hallucination. She had a secret about how she ended up in the forest, and the police wanted to know. She was scared but told them about her bad marriage to Jacob, who was controlling and abusive. She tried to escape many times but was always caught until that day when Noah and the bear found her. Jacob was arrested, and Amy finally felt safe. She thanked Noah and decided to name her baby Teddy after the bear that saved them.